Hey there, psychology enthusiasts. Have you ever felt like someone was controlling you without you even realizing it? Maybe a simple gesture, a subtle pause, or a well-placed word was enough to make you agree, confess, or even act against your will. These are not magic tricks, they are psychological weapons used by marketers, negotiators, and even people around you every single day. Today I'm uncovering 19 psychological tricks that actually work. Some of them you'll recognize. Some you've already fallen for, and some might just make you question how much free will you really have. Pause for suspense. 1. The illusion of choice. Never start your request with, "Could you?" It might seem polite, but it gives the other person an easy escape. When someone hears, "Could you pass me the salt?" their brain interprets it as a theoretical question. Instead, say, "Please pass me the salt." A direct command that the brain finds harder to resist. Simple, but dangerously effective. Want to make someone feel uncomfortable? Don't break eye contact, but to truly unsettle them, stare at the middle of their forehead instead of their eyes. They'll feel an invisible pressure, like you're seeing right into their deepest secrets. 1. The power of silence. People hate silence. If someone is lying, just ask them a question and then say nothing. Keep your eyes on them, waiting. Their discomfort will grow. The urge to fill the silence will take over, and more often than not, they'll spill the truth. 1. The explain it to me trick. Want someone to instantly feel more connected to you? Ask them to explain something, even if you already know the answer. The human brain is wired to feel important when teaching, and they'll subconsciously start liking you more. 1. The nod of persuasion. Ever noticed how some people can make you agree without you realizing it? It's simple. They nod as they talk. This subconscious signal makes your brain mirror the action, increasing the chance that you'll agree without knowing why. 1. The phantom hand trick. If someone is deeply focused, like on a phone call or writing something important, extend your hand as if expecting them to give you something. Most of the time, they'll hand it over automatically without even realizing it. 1. The challenge trap. Want someone to do something? Doubt them. Say, "You probably can't do this." Their ego will take over, and suddenly they'll want to prove you wrong. 1. The domino effect of agreement. Start nodding slightly while making a request. This subconscious signal makes them more likely to agree without even realizing it. Salespeople love this trick. 1. The power of disappointment. During a negotiation, act slightly disappointed with the offer, even if you like it. This subtle trick pressures the other person into offering something better without you even asking. 1. The champion's wake up, struggling to get out of bed. The first thing you do should be clenching both fists like you just won a championship. Your brain associates this pose with victory and adrenaline, making it easier to wake up energized. 1. The memory hack, always forgetting if you lock the door. Say a ridiculous phrase while doing it. Green elephant, blue vampire. Your brain anchors the memory to the absurd phrase, making it impossible to forget. 1. The unexpected disarm. If someone tries to argue with you, respond with kindness. Say something genuinely nice. This disrupts their fight response, leaving them confused and stopping the argument before it starts. 1. The start small illusion. If you want a lazy person to complete a task, don't say "do this." Instead say, "just start with this." It makes the task seem smaller, increasing the chance that they'll actually finish it. 1. The public speaking trick. When speaking in front of a crowd, take a sip of water when you forget what to say. It gives your brain a moment to catch up, and no one will ever notice your hesitation. 1. The unbreakable stare is someone staring at you on public transport. Don't look away. Instead, look at their shoes. This unexpected move confuses them and makes them more uncomfortable than you. 1. The blame shift. If someone makes a mistake, avoid blaming them directly. Instead of saying, "You left the window open," say, "The window was left open." They'll realize the mistake without feeling attacked. 1. The placebo sleep trick. Didn't get enough sleep? Tell yourself you did. Studies show that people who believe they slept well perform better even if they didn't. Your mind controls more than you think. 1. The first and last rule. People remember the first and last things in a sequence the most. If you're going for a job interview, schedule it first or last. The middle is where memories fade. Now that you know these tricks, ask yourself, how many of them have you already fallen for? How many times have you been manipulated without even realizing it? And now that you hold this knowledge, will you use it for good or for control? The choice is yours.